Hi, welcome to SkyLynn Mind Body Health. Today we are working on athletic training skills. We'll be covering a plethora of different things today, so if you have any questions, please feel free to comment or subscribe on the YouTube channel on SkyLynn Mind Body Health. But I'd like you to meet my co-worker slash athletic trainer for Port Arthur Memorial High School.
Hello, my name is Dominic Gradozzi, new athletic trainer at Port Arthur Memorial High School. Hopefully you guys learned something from this.
So he'll be here today to show off some of the skills that we will be doing, and we'll get started.
Alright, so first we're going to go through regular speed, full speed, and then afterwards we'll break it down. So we start by putting our heel and lace pads on, and then we'll go through with our pre-wrap, and then we'll get started taping. When doing your pre-wrap, I'm going to try to have as few wrinkles or gaps as possible, because that can lead to irritation. Do my 2 base strips, my horseshoes, overlapping by half. Strip at the top so that they don't fall off. I'll go to my heel locks. Do 2 of those. Do my figure 8. Cover it up, overlapping by half. So I make my way up to the top. I'm ready for practice.
Cool.
Ish.
Alright.
Okay, so now we'll do a slower speed one. For consistency, we'll use heel and lace pads still. I call them heel and lace pads because you put them where the heel is and where the laces of your shoe would go, because this is where your ankle is going to crease when you bend and flex, so it's going to prevent the tape from pinching and getting a blister on the skin. I always start my pre-wrap right over the heel and lace pads so I don't have to worry about them going anywhere. It's my first step. I wrap around, I do a few heel locks with it because it seems to stay nice angle of the foot. Now it's probably going to roll on me because I said that. I just work my way back up to the base of the calf. I always end my pre-wrap where I'm going to put my first strip of tape, so I never have to worry about it going anywhere. I do 2 strips just because I think my horseshoes stick to it better, overlapping by half. Some people do a base strip at the bottom of the foot. I was taught not to. It just depends on personal preference. You always do these from the inside out. Start with one right in the middle. It goes right over the malleolus, inside to out. My rip, and a lot of times I'll put extra tension on it so that I know it's not going anywhere. And then when I do my horseshoes, it holds it down nice and pretty. So I do 3 of those, overlapping those by half from inside to out. And before I do my last horseshoe, put a strip at the top so I know that they won't go anywhere. And put the last one on there. From here, the difference in my tape job versus Ms. Gradozzi's is some people start further up so that they can get their angle right. I like to go right into it. So I was taught to put it right at the crease of the foot at a 45-degree angle, and that typically gives you the angle that you want. So right at the crease of the foot, then I can come underneath, hook onto my ankle, come back up, then I can go back around with that same 45-degree angle and hook the other one, come up and around, and I end where I started. I always end where I start. So that gives me my medial and my lateral at once. Do that twice. Hook the ankle, or the heel, come over top, hook the heel again, come over top again, around once, and I end where I start. The other difference in a lot of people's figure eights is they'll start at the top of the foot. Some people say, you know, put it at the same angle as the toes and you'll get your angle right. I just go in the same direction as my stirrups would go, straight down from here. I wrap underneath the foot and come around, and then around to where I started, and I have my figure eight. You can do multiple of those. I only do one, and then I start my closing where my figure eight stopped, because I don't think I need to close down here. It's already pretty tight. I overlap by a half. I keep overlapping until I make it to the top. And typically, you should be able to get through 2 full ankles with less than 1 roll of tape. So if you're ever trying to figure out how much tape you need, 1 roll of tape for 2 ankles.